Rejection is a common experience for job seekers, and it can be difficult to handle. It can feel like a blow to your confidence and motivation, but it is important to understand that rejection is a normal part of the job search process. By learning how to handle rejection, you can build resilience and maintain a positive attitude throughout your job search. First, let's understand job search rejection and the main reasons why it happens. First is the lack of experience. This tends to be the most common reason for getting rejected, and this can be particularly challenging for entry-level job seekers who are starting out in their careers. I can attest to this as it took me 11 months to get my first entry-level job. As a fresh grad, you have to understand that every employer will perceive you having a lack of experience. Competition. The job market can be competitive, and there may be many qualified candidates for a single position. This can make it difficult to stand out and secure a job offer. Professionals will reach out to me stating that their resume worked a few months ago. Now it isn't getting anything. And that's because the competition has changed. And for them, it has changed for the worst. Poor fit for the company culture. Company culture is an important factor in the hiring process. And sometimes a candidate may be rejected because they don't seem like a good fit for the company's values and the way of doing things. I always tell professionals, being qualified for the job is one thing, but the hiring manager and their respective team also need to like you and can see themselves working with you every day. Poor interview performance. Interviewing can be nerve-wracking, and it's common for job seekers to make mistakes during the interview process. This can result in rejection, even if the candidate is otherwise well qualified for the job. As I've said to many professionals, all the resume is designed to do is to get you in the door, and at that point it's up to your communication skills to help you get that job offer. Incomplete or poorly written job applications. Poorly written resumes, cover letters, or additional application materials can also result in a rejection. Time and time again, I have stated that spraying and praying with your generic resume will never work. It is important to take the time to carefully craft these materials and ensure that they accurately reflect your skills and experiences. And finally, lack of relevant skills. Some jobs require specific skills or certifications, and a candidate may be rejected if they don't have those necessary qualifications. You can have all the experience in the world, but if the company was looking for a specific skill that you don't have, then you won't get the job. Now, once you get rejected from a job, you'll most likely feel one or a combination of these feelings that are commonly associated with job search rejection. Frustration. If you have invested a lot of time and effort into your job search, it's normal to feel frustrated when you don't get the outcome you were hoping for. Disappointment. If you're excited about the prospect of this job that you were interviewing for and felt like it was a good fit for your skills and interests and got rejected, it will be more disappointing than other jobs that you have applied for. Self-doubt. Getting rejected can lead to self-doubt and feelings of insecurity, especially if you start to question your abilities as a job candidate. It's important to remember that rejection is not a reflection of your worth or abilities as a person. Feeling like a failure. You may feel you have failed when you receive a rejection. It's important to recognize that rejection is a normal part of the job search process and to avoid placing too much pressure on yourself. Anger. If you feel that you were treated unfairly, or if the rejection was unexpected, such as the company leading you on with a potential job offer, there will be a sense of anger and resentment. And finally, the last common feeling that's associated with job search rejection is anxiety. The job search process can be stressful, and rejection can exacerbate feelings of anxiety and worry about your future. It's important to take steps to manage your stress and maintain a positive outlook. As we close off this section, I want to emphasize that it's important to acknowledge and validate your feelings and to take steps to cope with rejection in a healthy and productive way. By focusing on self-care, seeking support from others, and reframing rejection as an opportunity for growth, you can overcome feelings of disappointment and maintain a positive attitude throughout your job search. Which leads me to the final part of this video, how to move forward from job search rejection. And I'm going to outline 7 things that you can do. The first is keep a positive attitude. Maintaining a positive attitude and a growth mindset is key to moving forward after rejection. Focus on your strengths and accomplishments and remind yourself of your worth and value. Stay active and engaged in your job search. Don't let rejection discourage you from continuing with your job search. Stay active and engaged by applying for new jobs, networking, and seeking new opportunities. Seek feedback. If you tried everything that you can think of in improving your job search, it may be time to ask for a second opinion, so reach out to recruiters or hiring managers in your target role or field for feedback on your job search process and what you can do to improve your chances of getting success in the future. Consider taking a different direction in your job search and evaluate new opportunities. Rejection can be an opportunity to explore new job options and consider careers or industries that you may not have considered before. Maybe after trying multiple times to get a specific job in an industry, it may not actually be for you, and your efforts may be focused on other industries that you haven't thought of and may actually enjoy more once you've done your research. Seek support. Job searching can be lonely, so don't be afraid to seek support from friends and family when things aren't going your way. By talking to someone about your feelings and experiences in the job search process, it can help you process your emotions and gain a new perspective. Practice gratitude. We're not always going to get the result that we want, so focus on other positive aspects of your life and practice gratitude for your experiences and accomplishments. Yes, you may not have gotten the job, but think about other ones that you've had recently. Maybe there's some additional interviews in your pipeline that you can focus on and look forward to. Or from a personal perspective, maybe you hit a new personal record at the gym a couple days ago. And finally, learn from rejection. Use rejection as a learning opportunity to build new skills and improve your chances of success in your job search. For me, after going through countless of interviews, as a new grad and not closing any of them, I knew that my communication and delivery in the interview process was an issue and needed work to improve upon it to finally pass the interview hurdle and get that job. So I did my research and hired a career coach to help me improve my communication and delivery in the job interview process. I ended up getting a couple opportunities right after I was done the interview coaching. By following these tips, you can overcome job search rejection and continue your job search with confidence and determination. Remember that rejection is a normal part of the job search process and that success often requires persistence and perseverance. You're never going to succeed in every job interview that you do. So stay positive, focus on your goals so you can keep moving forward and get one step closer to getting that dream job. If you found this content helpful, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. For more content on careers, job search, and self-improvement, make sure to hit that subscribe button.